Tu m'entends?
Oui, bonjour. Tu m'entends?
Ah, Mohamed.
Oui, je vais bien, merci. Et vous?
Ouais. Tu m'entends bien?
Oui,
Ça va, t'as eu un bon week-end?
oui. J'ai passé très bon week-end et j'ai rencontré une personne qui travaille chez Belfus.
Ah,
Elle a fait un entretien avec moi et head department office of Belfus, chez Belfus.
et?
Et elle a fait comme stimulation sur un poste pour comprendre mieux comment je réagir, comment mon personnalité, c'est quoi mon problème. Elle a marqué que je suis aspergé. Et
Ah, comment? Asperger?
ouais, et
C'est comment?
j'ai déjà ça. J'ai des comment dire ADHD,
TDAH.
TDAH. Oui.
Et comment... elle a dit ça?
Et oui, elle a marqué ça, mais moi j'ai déjà ça. J'ai des ADHD en anglais. En français, attention déficit hyperactivité disorder. Parce que il m'a dit, vous bougez beaucoup. Elle m'a dit, vous parlez avec de confiance, oui, mais d'un moment donné, tu arrives à un point que c'est KO.
Ouais.
J'ai dit oui. Pour cela, elle m'a dit, je veux juste, je veux que tu traînes chaque jour sur un mémoire storytelling. Chaque jour, ton cerveau, il doit mémoriser le matin, le soir, comme ça. Maintenant aussi, je suis d'autres informations. Je veux traîner avec vous pour cette poste parce que j'ai appelé la personne qui est pour KPMG. Je dois comprendre aussi quelque chose aussi sur la culture belge. Il a écrit dans un email, euh, attends, it's in Netherlands. Wacht, wat hij zegt. Ah, ik heb die informatie doorgegeven aan mijn contact. Il a transféré cette information pour sa contact, maar ik kan wel verder niet tussenkomen in het proces. C'est-à-dire que je ne veux pas interacter pour plus
Il peut
dans...
pas, il peut pas intervenir dans le process.
Voilà. Juste, ik heb enkel gooi de brief gevraagd.
Tu peux redire la dernière phrase?
Ik heb enkel een goede de brief gevraagd. C'est-à-dire qu'il demande une lettre euh, pour...
Ah oui, un bon feedback. Ok, il demande un feedback
Yes.
dedans. Mais
And
est-ce que, did you apply already for them or not?
yes, I apply. He told me that's great, it's good. Uh, he told me also, wat betreft de brief, probeer herhaling van de statement te verminderen. I sit with the user, I listen first, explain plain language, adjust in the place. Komt in verschillende vormen terug. Stating something once clear is enough. Is like he said that you explaining over, vous exagérez.
Mhm.
Keep it short.
Yes.
Here, my question. I don't expect him. Je n'attends pas qu'il lui intervienne dans le processus. Je sais pas pourquoi il a écrit ce message.
Well, he just wants to make clear that he is happy to send over your application, but that he's not able to influence in a
No,
way or another.
of course. I don't expect it's.
No, 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 but I think it's not, it's just normal. He's just saying, like, look, I will do my best to have your application set up internally, but it's a pity because my influence will stop here, which is normal because in every company, but you have HR and then you have the application. So he's just saying, like, look, I will do my best, but unfortunately, I don't have a lot of influence as well.
Yeah.
Um, but I think, Mohammed, what comes out is but the good thing is the feedback from the different people. I have the impression is also the same. No, it's what,
Yeah, you see that? Vous marquez ça?
but it's always about storytelling, the wording, making it so we know on which part we need to work on. No,
Yes. Yes, yes.
so it's a good thing because we know where we can work on, where we can improve, and where it will help to have the job. So now, just for Capgemini, you have sent out your motivation letter to them.
Yes, on my CV, and I apply for this job.
And when is your interview with them?
I don't know. I think there is thousand people there.
Okay, they didn't come back to you.
No, not. They send me an email. We receive your application. We will
Okay.
be further in the process. Like that.
So for me, because the purpose today was to do kind of an interview as well. So first the motivation letter. Like I read it like when you send it to me Friday, and I said like it was already way better than the previous one. And it was already way more structured, but there was still a lot of a bit ChatGPT coming out of it.
In which sense? I use it to correct my grammar if I have mistake in my grammar.
Okay, but the moment the way it is written, like you see that sometimes there are stuff that comes out of ChatGPT, and this is something. It's a quick win, but it's something you really need to. Okay, I will share my screen.
Yes.
You see my screen?
Even I try to follow your approach.
Yes, but which is like I like it here. I applying GKPMG because I know what is important and I know what I will add as value and so on. But this one, this moment, it's ChatGPT, and we see it.
Uh, this especially the human side of it.
No, the fact that this is in it, this one.
Ah, this.
Yes. So as of the moment there is this, and you see it here, you see it here, you see it there. It's because you took something from ChatGPT, and everyone knows this. You know.
Ah, this is. I don't know that. I forget it. Okay, that's
That's
fine.
why.
Yes.
So when I see this, me, if I am the worker, I don't want to read it
Ah,
because I know the typical things of ChatGPT, and so that's why you need to work it in a way to make it personal as well. It's good that you use it. It's good that you use it to rework your grammar, but you need to make sure that the sentences they look okay for you and easy to understand. Okay. Secondly, it's true here you tell a lot. So to check what is important, and then for me, I had a question because you said that here, and you have it here as well. You did business and strategy intern at Bain& Company, and you did something at KPMG. Do you still know people from there?
for I don't have deep connection. It was like one project and then done
Yes, but it was a project for whom?
for the for the company.
Okay, and who asked you to do this project?
It's based on the university.
Ah, it was at university.
Yes.
Okay, so it was a project done at the university, but you were not in contact immediately with Bain& Company.
No, because of the university I get the opportunity, not because of being company by itself.
Yes, but have you been in contact with
Yes,
employees at
yes,
Bain&
yes. I have been with the guys. But I don't think so. He's still in the company because he out. He went.
Okay,
He made his own business in
but so it
In Saudi Arabia now. The guys.
okay, but so this one it was something it was a work from your
Yes.
university.
I can share with you the project. I have it in my computer even.
Okay, but so Mohammed, if someone reads this, he will think that you have done a real internship at Bain& Company.
Yes, it's all. I have been there in the company. Inside the company, I had the presentation, I had the project, and I had. I can share with you even the project. You can understand and see.
Ah, so it was really an internship,
Yes, I have all
but
document. Like for example, I have the problematic cases, and I have the all data.
okay.
I need to
But
analyze it. The
why
funnel.
why I'm asking this, Mohammed, is because if you
They
have been
asked
in
me.
the company and if you have been in the thing, one, is it possible to have a recommendation letter from them?
Yeah, they always ask me like a reference name.
Yes.
I send them the email. The guys that the girl, she's a girl that like selected me. Sent me this uh, for this program or for this case for this business case. I would say this project.
But is she will she be able to send to write you a recommendation letter?
Yes, because I have been there, and I they was taking my photo and my videos there in the company when I presented.
Okay, so you could ask for you could ask to the girl to have a recommendation letter for you.
Yes, I can. I will send her email now to see.
Okay,
Because
to say like, look, to explain the situation, I'm looking for a job, but people ask me for references. Could you do something like a small letter to that you can use to show to the people you have interview with?
yeah,
This you could do.
yes, I have her email and I will send her
Yeah. Um,
because Ben is one of the big company.
yeah, of course. Mm. So Odoo and SAP, okay, you say it's part of the skills. Where did you learn it?
At university.
So at university, you learn to work with Odoo and SAP.
Odoo morely. We have to learn two system. Odoo because I follow digital transformation course. In this course, I have to go to the cloud. How business need to go to the cloud. We, as a company, is Belgium. They choose Odoo, not SAP. But we need to learn in a part SAP. Not is like fundamental. I have
Okay.
like a knowledge, but Odoo we need to build from A to Z, testing all model. They have like more than 38, but they have almost like 18 model like CRM, logistic, more, customer relation management, and what, inventory, and this kind of model. And you choose based on what do you need as a client, and we apply it for agriculture company.
Okay. So, and could you also, Mohammed, on the last time I asked also to if you could work on a one pager, um, where you present yourself and what you're looking for. You remember?
Yes.
Could you do this?
Yeah, I already. I will share it with you like this today.
You have it? You have it already done?
Uh, uh, I have it. I wrote it. I just need to memorize it more and more.
No, but do you have something written that I can use as well?
You need to. Okay, wait, because
I want to use it as well to put on the place to try to see if I find opportunities there.
okay, not. This is not yet. I this not. I just uh, wrote the way that I will need to present myself. To tackle this question. What was my answer before, and now how I change it.
Okay, but so now what why we can go in 5 minutes. We will move to the interview to see a bit how you do on this one, and then you can use it. But what I will need, Mohammed, is just kind of a small text where you present yourself and where you say why you're so motivated to find a job in this and this sector.
Yes.
So and that I can use and say, "Hey, look, I have a friend. I try to help him and to put him on to find a work. And this is his profile. Here is presented. Is someone is looking, and then I need to know like who you are, what you're looking for as job, and then we can try to use it and see if something comes out of it.
Okay.
It's clear?
Yeah, it's clear. It's like light introduction.
Yes, light introduction with the keywords that show your motivation out of it.
Yes.
Okay. Um, so do you want to start again and to that we exercise for the interview?
Yes, I want to exercise mostly the presentation, like how I present, like,
Yes.
because this is the most important, and the rest for me, I think, is is not much, because the first impression you give, there is no second impression.
Yes.
If they like you from the first second, they can continue easy with you
Indeed.
for the rest. So that
Okay.
when I present who I am is the most important things, I would say.
Okay. So Mohamed, remember the different things we exercised before. You smile, you present yourself, don't use too many words, and you tell your story about it. Okay? So let's start. And
In French, I prepare it.
you want to do it in French?
Yes.
Okay. So bonjour Mohamed.
Bonjour.
Euh, on est ravi d'avoir vu du coup ta candidature, mais je voulais passer un peu un coup de téléphone avec toi pour apprendre un peu à te connaître. Donc voilà, explique-moi un peu qui tu es et comment est-ce que tu es arrivé à postuler chez nous.
Merci de me recevoir mon candidature. Et je vais me présenter par comme un drone. Cette drone, il présente que je suis, qui est quelqu'un qui est préparé comme je résoudre de blocages problématiques, qui est amélioré, qui est amélioré de processus, que je fais de voile ou comme j'ai aidé, accompagné, adapté de nouveaux systèmes. Je parle de ça parce que je parle de ça car j'ai la conviction que je suis quelqu'un à chaque réparation qui m'a pris tester dans un pilote de solution, mais adapté dans un contexte de changement. Ça m'a pris que je suis curieux pour cette poste, déterminé que je continuais jusqu'à ce que l'autre compris, capable transformer des, des con- c'est pas bon.
No.
No. But at the beginning it was good. And then I lost with my words in French.
But Mohammed, so I like the creativity behind. Huh? So it's like putting a drone and doing
I
something,
have my drone here.
and
Oh, you could
I
not see it. Wait.
but we could not see it. So and then, well, this is not the issue, but then Mohammed, it's important to have this creativity and to make it to be able to associate yourself to a drone and then to explain why. And also here the complexity, Mohammed, is that you are already doing an effort of presenting yourself in a language that is new to you. So, but you're bringing an additional complexity of adding a drone uh, association on it. You
Because
know?
for me, I want to he will not forget me. I want him to he can okay, maybe the whole conversation will be fucked up, but because of this story, I because at the end is a story. I give him a story. He will listen to me carefully and he will be attracted to this.
Yes, but
But yes,
then you need to exercise it in a way because there, after two sentences, I was lost.
you ah oh
So that's why I understand the creativity and it's important and you want him to remember you. But first, we need to make sure that your story base is good as well.
okay. Because yeah,
How?
I feel it like there is a linguistic problem. Even I know, but when I talk, the pronunciation, some words like
But that's why I would ask, if possible, to have the interview in English, where you are in the same level of strength as your interviewer, than in French, where it's more complex to understand because you will look for your words.
the problem is not looking for what the problem is how the words will goes out from my mouth because it will feel is not fluent or it's like even I know this word but I don't hear like so that
Can you
yeah
do the same? Can you do the same with the drone but in English, just to see?
uh, the same I maybe I can make shorter words more than
No, no, but just try now as an exercise, just to see the speech you had, for me to see if how it was. If you do it in English now, just because to make sure to see the story. So if you can just start like with
how many minutes is supposed to be
maximum 1 minute.
maximum 1 minute because if I calculated it will be yeah I would try 1 minute okay
You start again.
yes you need it in French or in that in
Let,
English
let's let's try it in English. So and then we see. Okay.
okay I will do it in English
Okay. Hello, Mohammed. Nice to meet you. So tell me, Mohammed, who are you?
Thank you for having me for today. And who I am. I am representing myself as a this drone. It shows who I am. I repair it blockers and I improve it the process and I help the teams flying higher with the new system. And each flight taught me to test it and adapt it in an innovative way. It's also shown me that I am curious and determined and able to turn resistant to the succeed. That's why I apply for the Gemini to bring my creativity and my resilience and my multi-language communication to help the client adapting change with the confidence. That's it.
No, it's good.
It's
Okay.
boring. It's less than one. I think 1 minute.
So it was in terms of time. It is good. Now, if I'm going to be completely honest, Mohammed,
Not
it's
good.
no. The thing is, I ask who you are, and you come with a pre-prepared speech where you see the drone coming up, and that's so. It's good if he asks you to compare yourself to something, an object, or something like this, because then it's an answer that is in line with what he expects. Okay, Mohammed, if you need to compare yourself to an object, what would it be? It would be a drone because for this, and this reason. And then your answer is perfect. Okay, now I'm just HR, and I probably it's the first step before moving to another interview where you will see the manager or something like this. And I just want to know who is Mohammed.
Who is Muhammad?
Keep,
I will answer the same.
yes, but keep it easy. Like when we trained last time, you remember for the Securitas interview.
Yes, but I will not mention je viens de terminer. Je suis Mohamed. J'ai terminé mes études en Belgique comme business management, spécialité digital transformation. Grâce à ces études qui m'a pris la langue que j'ai pris le français néerlandais, j'ai pris adapté avec de nouveaux systèmes, nouvelles cultures. Ça m'a permis de intégrer dans l'entreprise que j'ai fait en stage dans cette entreprise. Euh, je pars sur cette expérience, mais it will be I will not mention nothing in my CV. When they tell me who are you, they already know
Yes,
what is in my CV. When they ask me what is your experience, and then I will start. Here's
yes, but now if I start in an interview and I just ask you, hello Mohammed, who are you? Can you present yourself? What will you say?
who I am. I will answer as what I mentioned for you, what I did in the first time. Like
With
I
the drone?
yes,
Okay,
because I need to
but
build a story based on the job. The job is associate consulting is about guiding accompanying people for a new system so that it shows who I am. I am who I am, someone who prepares. Like I solve user blockers, who improve, like simplify the process, who help the things flying higher, like a support team to adapt a new system, which is it's in the job description, what you can understand. And then I say that I believe that every flight or every task, every repair taught me to test like a pilot solution, to adapt like a change workshop. I will not
imagine.
mention for him my problem why I choose a drone because my life was about I have never take the flight or the plane. We don't have airport. I always live in the prison. So that this It represents who I am as a person. It's about, I would say, it's about freedom and liberation, and also it's about the process, which is I always need to prepare my drone to fix it. I always have problem in it, and I need to solve it, the problem. And every flight, I need to adapt the location to see what is allowed, not what is not allowed, how take it, which direction, so that I made a story is real story, is not fictional. This is real. The drone, I have it, and I had a lot of videos. I made it, and I have certificate even on that, so that I want to make connection with the person who I am. Not I am. I can't tell you who I am by a boring way, like I telling you, look. Thank you for having me today. I am Muhammad Lubad. I came from Palestine, where teach me the resilient and challenging until I came to Belgium. And in Belgium, I had a master degree last year, and I studied business management. Where during my study, I have learned two language, French and Dutch, and which is give me the opportunity to be integrated in the society, which is open the door for me to be a Belgium today. But this is like more nationalistic, more countries, more. It gives me to talk a lot, and they don't need to listen all these stories. This is my main problem. I give everything one time and like oversharing, so that I always working to choose short word, less sentence, if because it doesn't work like this for me. Yeah, if I go to this style, like telling who I am, my study, and then my personality, my the experience I had it, but this is will be boring way. But when I say who I am by this way, like my object, and then convention, like convention, I would say, and then identity, which is what is my identity? My identity is curious. I always curious to learn and to ask people. Determination. I to continue until to understand and to until to achieve. Even there is constraint. Yeah, this word in French, constration. And until constrain into the opportunity. This is my identity. And the third thing, what I will bring to the company, what I want to bring to the company is mix by clear. It's a lot like a clear deliverable and workflow and the user guide, because the job, it talks about communication and a companion to the other. That's mean I need to do a lot of workshop and user guides, which is I already had it. I already done it. I wrote it in my motivation letter, and I can show them directly. And the innovation, creative way to drive. This is what I bring for you, just like my drone. The third thing, why is the company? It's your company. It's important to turn the complex process into simple and human solution. Change is not the success. They wrote that in their website. When a new system is installed, but when people actually use it. What I like, maybe it's like a lot. What I like about your company is balance between technical expertise and a human approach. And you do not just deliver the system, you deliver the solution that people adapted. And then conclusion, uh, like about my linguistics, about that's why I apply to bring my creativity, finding adapting solution, my resilience, and my language, my multilingual communication. But done. That's it. But you told me I need 1 minute when I say who I am, so that it's a lot this, so that I say in 1 minute first presented it by my drone. The, the, the job, it talks about that guiding companion new system. Who I am, I present myself and it shows who I am. The drone shows who I am. I, re- I repair the blockers and I improve the process and I help the team to fly higher with a new system. So that each flight taught me to test and adapt, innovate. So that it shows me who I am curious and determined to turn any any resistance to into opportunity. So that's why I apply to Gemini to bring my creativity, my resilience, my multilingual communication to help your client. That's it. Sorry if I talk a lot.
Okay. But do you see me, Mohamed?
Yes, I see you.
Because wait, because I have the inspiration. I will jump.
Hello, do you see me? I don't know if you see me.
You see me? You
Yes,
hear me?
I see you. Je te le vois. Je te vois.
So, Mohamed, you have explained for 10 minutes or 15 minutes your story. So
I know it's
I
a
know,
problem.
I know your motivation, and for me, if you want to use the drone, you can use it. But I just try to explain you how it's the first communication with a person, and if you manage to use the drone in the first communication, it's good. But then it needs to be super clear to explain why you do it. So it's not making your life easy. But so for me, we'll start again, and I will just ask you, and you answer like you want and like you have imagined. Hello, Mohamed. Explain me who are you? I am the HR of Capgemini. I've seen that you have submitted your application for us. I've read your motivation letter. Now I want to see if you're ready for having a second stage with the manager. But first, I would like to know who are you? Tell me, Mohamed.
Who I am. Thank you for having me for today. Who I am my object. It's my drone that shows who I am. I repair the blockers and I improve the process and I help the team to fly higher with a new system. And each fly of the drone taught me to test and adapt, innovate. It's also show my curiosity and determined and able to turn any problematic, any resistant into succeed an opportunity. So that I apply to Gemini to bring my creativity and my resilience and my multi-language English,
Okay,
French,
can,
Dutch.
can I stop you already?
Yes.
So I am convinced, Mohamed, that your answer is very good and
Ah,
it's creative and so on, but it doesn't fit to the question I'm asking you.
in which case it
If I
doesn't fit.
if if I would ask you why, Mohamed, would you be the good fit for this company, then you can say, look, for me, I'm quite convinced. I'm consider myself a bit like a drone, and because I'm agile, because I'm doing this, and this, and so that for these reasons, I'm sure that I am the right person for your company. But now, if I ask you, hello, Mohamed, who are you? I try to see a bit how you consider your CV and how you are explaining yourself. And this is more related to, hello, I am Mohamed. I've done this, and this, and now today I'm more eager to apply for you. But if I am the HR and I ask you, hello, Mohamed, who are you? And you tell me, I consider myself as a drone because I'm doing this, and this, and this. The HR, she knows that it is your first job you're applying for. She knows that uh, you have your background with everything you have done on top, which she isn't asking for, but she wants you to present yourself in a way that she understands. Okay, you have done this, this, and this, and you want to apply there. You know,
Yes, like mention.
it's supposed to be this part is supposed to be easy. You know, it's the part where you can present yourself, you can prepare in it in advance, and you need to have the good story on it and the training to be sure that indeed you don't speak for 3 or 4 minutes. So here, if I'm asked you, hello, Mohamed, I am the HR of Capgemini, who are you? How can you answer?
Who I am, I will like answering by as a person.
No, you need to, if I ask you, Mohamed, who are you? You remember for Securitas, we trained for it.
Yes, even I have notes, some note here.
And what were you going to say for Securitas?
For Securitas, I said clearly, yes, he already know my names. Thank you for having me today. I started like by mention my I came to Belgium. I started by my country. First, I am from Palestine. I didn't say Gaza. I am from Palestine, and I came to Belgium to rebuild my life, and where I had my master degree last year, because he see in my CV that I don't study my bachelor in Belgium.
Yes, but you had a scholarship to go to Spain first,
Yes,
and then you moved to Belgium.
yes,
So
but
this is triggering your story. You know, okay, you come from Palestine, but then you 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 managed to work hard and to get a scholarship for Spain. In Spain, you had a new opportunity to move to Belgium, so you managed to do your master degree there, in which you developed a passion for digital transformation, and this and this. And today, but you're very motivated to for the job opening that there is at Capgemini for this and this reason. You applied for it. Up, done.
when I mention many country, I feel lost. I don't know why.
But you keep it simple, Mohammed.
Like I say like thank you for having me today. I st- um, I had my bachelor degree in Palestine where I build my basis in management, I and then I get a scholarship by I get scholarship by competitive, or I say I get scholarship to study to no wait, I repeat it again. Thank you for having me today. I start my bachelor degree in Palestine where I build my bases in management and business. And then I enjoy to or I had an Erasmus in Spain in Barcelona where I learned to adapt to new culture and work internationally teams. And finally I in fi- and then I moved to Belgium to build home my life to create my family in Belgium, where I finished my master degree last year in Louvain-la-Neuve with focus on digital transformation and change. This mix of country taught me to be flexible, curious, and resilient. Along and then alongside the study, I worked on SAP and Odoo and project. I mentioned companies like KPMG, and I also held senior, and newcomers. This experience taught me to test and adapt until people feel
You speak.
confident.
It's too long, Mohammed.
Yes, here's too long. When I mention my experience, it's too long. I could not say like link to KPMG. That's why I want to join to KPMG. You combine technology and human adaptation. I want to use my international view, my resilience, my multilingual skills to support your team and your client. But when I go to the part of experience, I lost. I don't know. Like here, I can say shortly. Look, I start my bachelor degree in Palestine where I build my base knowledge in business and management. And then I joined to Erasmus in Spain. I learned to adapt to new culture and working with international teams. And then I moved to Belgium to create my own family in Belgium. And I had a master degree last year with focus in digital transformation and change. This mix of countries taught me to be flexible and resilient. Alongside the study, I worked on Udo project and Ben strategy and KPMG boot camp.
Why do you say along? Why do you need to explain this?
As what I bring, like my experience.
No, because you say like you did your master in digitalization, and this triggers you the motivation and the willingness to work in this environment, and that's why you apply today at Capgemini because you know that they are a pillar in this domain.
Yes.
Done. No?
Yes. Now, if you hear these two stories, the first story and the second story, how much you will give the first and the second?
The first one is the drone.
Yes.
What do you mean? How much I would give?
What you would prefer to listen as an
Ah,
HR of the company, and
I told you
you be very honest because I don't. If you are not honest with me, just to pass it for me, it will not help me.
but the drone, Mohammed, I told you, for me it will not work.
Ah, you see that.
It will not work because you're not answering the question I'm looking for. So if I would ask you, Mohammed, to what do you compare yourself, or Mohammed, why do you think you're a good fit for the company? Then there is a way you can bring creativity behind. But here I'm asking you a simple question: who are you, and how did you came up applying for Capgemini? And this is also why you need to. For me, the moment you did the presentation for Securitas in terms of introduction, it was better than now. So when you were doing your application for Securitas, you had done your introduction, your story part, and this one was super clear because you worked on it. So for me, I think it is important that you keep track of this one and that you keep working on this element so that after we can move to the next question with the structure behind it. Because what is important is that there is a structure in the story within your way of answering.
Yes.
And for me, this is why it's important that you keep these notes and the track of it and that you keep repeating every day, recording you and listening to it. But so that for each interview, the start is just ticking the box because you did it well for Securitas. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
It's the introduction you want to say can be more or less the same for every company. So don't make your life complicated on this one. Just keep the story behind it to make sure that your story fits as well. And every time you will repeat it for a new interview, it will be way and way more easy.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, yeah, you are right. And for me, I'm just testing the new strategy, like a new way of, because I feel like for me is I feel it because I know it is just repeating over the same. I studied there and I went there and then I did there and then I lost because my life was not one line. There's many steps, many things happen in my life.
Yes, I know,
So
Mohammed,
that how
but
to keep my life, I want to keep it like shorter, like concise.
that's why you trained it for Securitas and you had it done very well and very good. And you need to. It's not because one interview it didn't work for Securitas. We have still a lot to work on, and we had the introduction that was settled. So for me, it's important that you keep these learnings for the next interviews, so that after we can move to the next question and make sure that we bring this structure into the next question and that your story fits.
Okay.
It's not about the creativity, it's about just making the message clear and sharing what you want to say. Yes?
Yes. Today I will be sending for you. I will write it. I will write it, the text, the presentation. Like I will not more than speech, and then I will be memorizing this way in like in this way. Or I send you a video record and you tell me.
Yes, yeah, you can. Perfect. So you send me a video record and you send me with who are you, then you stop, you go to question two, like why do you choose for this company? And question three, why are you the good fit for this company?
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
But Mohamed, this is why I insist on it. It's because it's important to keep this structure. This is what will result in succeeding in an interview. You know, keep the structure behind. Don't overcomplexify your life with drones and things like this. You can use it for other questions on it. But now we are at really the basic. And then on top, I know, Mohamed, you applied 2 years ago. You write two-page personal as well.
Yes.
Yes, I have resent your CV there as well to see if they found opportunities in digital because I know I think that 2 years ago, well, you were still working on your French and your Dutch, well, because you just arrived. Now, well, you have worked on it super well and you speak the two languages. So I've asked to see if they have new opportunities in the digital environment as well.
Yes.
Okay, so I will ask feedback and I've sent your CV as well to see if they have feedback on the CV to see how we can if we need improvement for it or not.
Yeah. I will be grateful for you. I'm really grateful for you.
Okay, and if you send me then the text, I can try to see as well on my other side with my network if I see something in digital and transformation.
Okay.
Okay, but so send me this and then we can well, keep me posted as well if you have a feedback of Capgemini for an interview.
Yeah. I also there is some company. Uh, they called me. They told me your profile is so interested. La li la la, for a Dutch speaker. And I go to the website. The guys they don't send me the link of the job, but I go by myself, discover it. There is the same job, but in Arabic speaker.
Ah,
Yes, I really shocked. It's their client is for Dutch speaker between Holland and England, the the place. But
Oh,
the same job I found it they need a Arabic speaker. So that I said why not? But the problem is not in Belgium,
it's where.
in Barcelona, like in Spain.
Okay, but let's see, Mohammed, and let's now see already what Capgemini is saying. Send me also the text on it. I will check. If you have a feedback of Capgemini of the other company, call me and we can see also for the interview. But in the meantime, send me already all this.
Yes,
Okay.
I will be sending.
But keep in mind, Mohammed, we need to keep this structure. Okay.
Yes.
And sorry if as you said, I try to be honest in it because
You are
we
not.
need to
You
move
have
forward.
not to be sorry. For me, I need to understand myself because keeping like this over and over, for me, many times I don't feel conscious about my problem.
Yes.
I know for me I can't feel it. For example, I give you simple example yesterday happened with me. I try to evaluate myself. I met American girls in a house of my friend. I just start talking to her, filling all the question together. I told her, do you need a visa to come here? You work in the NATO. And then I told myself, why am I asking her all these kind of questions one time? And I just meet her now. I just see her. I say this is a really problem. Like go sharing, talking many question. Like I want to. I say the fly when flow the information will not one shot. You
Yeah.
understand what I mean? This is what I always try to understand myself. Why it happened this for me? Why I see myself doing this, going saying this.
Okay. But Mohammed, I'm sorry because I really need
Okay, yeah, yeah,
to
I
go
know.
to go as well.
Thank you.
Um, but please keep me this. Then send me this and train yourself with this structure. Film yourself, listen to it, and redo it. And when you have news of the companies, you tell me as well. And otherwise, we will recall plan a call in 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, okay,
Okay?
okay,
But you send me a WhatsApp or you call me if there is also news on it.
okay. Thank you for.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed. Have a good day. Yeah.
You too.
Bye. Bye. Bye.